Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Woman exposes NFL star for sliding into her DMs and offering $300 to bust the cheeks. No more wasting time. Let's get it. But wait, guys, this is not like a video. I have to read DM conversation that was had. And so I'm going to press play and we'll be narrating this conversation for you guys. So the video starts out with this caption that says, "Today's dumb DMs." So this is a woman on Instagram who right off the bat, she gets a lot of these apparently. She starts out this video with a disclaimer that says, "P.S. As always, I will say it to the people who still don't get it. I don't sell cheeks ever." She goes on to say, "However, but, right, per usual, y'all make some great DMs to report," with the face palm. And so she wants everybody to know, like, she's not out here doing this. Let's see. Let's check it out for ourselves. All right, so she's exposing this man. And the first post she chooses to expose him with is like a request, a message request. He sent a message via vanish mode and she accepts the request. He says, "Laugh out loud. I don't know why it did that. I just asked if you wanted to link babe," with the money emoji bag. And so he's verified. You can see him right there. You've got his name, whatever. And he sends the bag of money. And she responded, but we don't see her response here, which is kind of weird, right? Probably maybe she deleted it, photoshopped it out. I don't know. But the next message is also him. He says, "Laugh out loud. That's crazy as F. How was it? The question mark. I can give you 300. Okay, so she probably asked how much to link. And he says, "I could give you 300. Guys, at the end of this video, I may or may not actually expose who this chick is, but you're gonna have to stay and wait. That's gonna be based on whether I can find her. I did find her earlier. If anybody knows, comment down below if you can find her handle. I'll actually post it to the pinned comment at the top. All right, we're gonna figure out who this chick is. And listen, you'd be surprised what this chick actually looks like. So she responds and says, "Yep, 300. You're going to drop all blackjack and loose in about 5 minutes and not remember it one bit." He responds back to her and says, "Laugh out loud. I'll never pay 10K. Damn. So she upped him on the request. He said 300. She says, "Nah, bro. 10K. 10K to link. That's crazy." He says, "I'll never pay 10K to link with anyone. With that $300, I have a chance to win though. ... So she responded back to him and says, "Laugh out loud. With the girl that is going to link for 300, you also have a chance to win something, but that comes with the rationist prescription." So she's saying, hey, you could pay $300 to bust some cheeks, but that's going to be a dirty hooker, escort, whatever. Right. But keep in mind, this is a chick who claims that she does not sell cheeks, is requesting 10K. Next message here, he responded and says, "There's a chance I can get that from any girl, whether it's 300 or 10K. So he's like, hey, these women out here are in these streets. I could get burnt for 300K, 10K, or for free, right? She responds to him and says, "Agreed, but you sent me the message," with the shoulder shrug. "Honestly, 300 is comical and disrespectful of an offer." He responds and says, "It's not disrespectful. There's people that would kill for that. It can be comical, but it's not disrespectful, ... What's disrespectful is asking for 10K. That's funny. Has anyone ever gave you 10K to link? The question mark, LOL. Yeah, man. Here's what's surprising about seeing this is a lot of guys assume that like once you get the blue check, then you have the status, right? You see an athlete here. You automatically assume that these guys are just getting any woman that they want. I bet you a man with a blue check and status doesn't get as much play in his DMs than a Lizzo-sized woman. Now, I'm not talking about marriage, right? Because they're not about to marry you and put a ring on you, so don't get too happy. Don't get too happy. But she probably gets more play as far as like sexual opportunity partners, right? Men will smash fat chicks. It's just, they will. She won't be out here offering to pay men to smash her, I'll tell you that. So she responds back to him and says, no one who actually values themselves would link for $300. Obviously, if you actually valued yourself, you'd link for at least 10K, she says. By the way, I'm not here to judge people that do this. I believe this stuff happens all the time. I'm not against guys out here paying for cat. That's not what this video is about. This video is getting an inside look into what an average Instagram thought goes through and the type of opportunity she gets from high status men on IG, which is crazy. She goes on to say, however, yes, there are people who would kill for that. You can gladly go pick one of them up to link with. I see them at every red light begging for change in Nashville. With a laughing emoji. And no one has paid me 10K to link because I'm not a prostitute. I'm a dancer. And I'm better at my job than you are. Damn. Sack, she says with exclamation mark. Guys, forgive me because I don't really know who this guy is, Dennis Daley. I'm just not really into football like that. But she's over here clowning on my man's season, right? That is foul. And she says, I'm a dancer. I'm not a prostitute. Most dancers do prostitute work. He responds and says, laugh out loud. Anyone at a red light isn't asking for 300. But okay, you funny. You're a dancer and I'm in the league. Laugh out loud. I get paid more than you and doing better than you in life. You want to bring up the season because I don't want to pay you 10K. Laugh out loud, you lame as hell. I had a bad year and I'd still take that over your life. Laugh out loud. She responds back to him and says, big mad now, huh? He responds to her and says, LMAO, not even a little bit. She's like, no, I'm not mad. I'm really winning in life, LOL. Humble yourself. He went on to say, not once did I disrespect or call you out your name, but tear the black man down. Shit sad as F. I think it's funny when people bring race into it all of a sudden out of nowhere, right? Whether it's like black men who are like, bring your black man down, or women who do the same thing. He says, we disagreed and can be adults and move on, but you want to take shit too far and try to tear a mother effer down. Shit sad as F, bruh. She says, bro, you slid in my DMs. I don't even follow you. There is a respectful way and then one where you just taking shots. I'm just a dancer and you are doing better in life than me. Go enjoy Vegas. And if you looked at my page for longer than a day, you would see I call out every stupid mother effer sliding into my DMs. So yeah, I'm petty as F when someone degrades me. You would also see I tell everyone of them 10K because no one would pay that shit. It makes for great content, I'm assuming. So something else just came to mind. This chick is upset. She's upset that her OnlyFans stripper lifestyle on Instagram. Wow, I can't believe I didn't catch this earlier. She's upset that her OnlyFans stripper lifestyle. Now we're gonna have to find this chick. I'm gonna have to find a photo. But she's upset that her lifestyle attracts this, which should go to show this chick or any other women out there is how you present yourself is how men will view you. If you present yourself like you sell cat, that you will do something strange for a piece of change, then don't be surprised when other people approach you like that. She's mad that her lifestyle attracts men who see her as a prostitute. She's mad that when people look at her life, they say, hey, you look like you sell. Don't be mad at this guy. Don't be mad at men out here who are looking for women who sell cat and you look like a woman who sells cheeks. Don't be mad. Change your life.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
So he responds and says, shit, I didn't come here to disrespect you. You didn't have to say that to try and tear me down though. I knew I had a bad year. So does everyone else. How you think I felt mentally about that shit? For you to throw that in my face. She responded and says, you started it when you sent me a random message putting my value at 300. This chick's crazy, bro. Now that I'm convinced she's crazy. She's literally mad that people look at her and think that she's worth $300 to smash. That's what this is about. That's why she got petty. He's been respectful so far, unless if anything changes as I go on and read these DMs. He's been respectful, right? She goes on to say, then you said I wasn't worth the 10K. So she's mad. She's mad that she's mad that men won't pay 10K to smash her. Delusional woman. Laugh aloud. You started when you sent me a message, ghost mode at 9:30 a.m. wanting cheap cheeks. So you're mad that men look at you and think you're cheap cheeks. That's what this is about. He responded back and says, I went through shit none of your fans know. At the end of the day, I'm human. She says, you know nothing about me, but you showed your respect for women and myself with those first few messages. Oh, now she's talking about, the stripper is talking about respect for women. Golly.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
And so this chick, she does this. She exposes men for her pleasure on her IG to embarrass them. The stripper. It's like when Amber Rose posted about how men are gross and she's going to stay single. Right? The woman with the forehead tattoo called a whole gender of men gross. And the Shade Room posted it and just acts like, it's okay. This is insane. You never hurt my feelings because I know how my season went. Laugh out loud. She responds and says, yeah, and that number means nothing. Just like a contract to a player, low contract is disrespectful. Look around your profession. Yeah, but you said you don't sell cheeks, but you're somehow disrespected by it. If you really didn't, then you just wouldn't respond and you wouldn't care. But you do. You do. You know you do. He responds and says, if you felt the number was disrespectful, then say that and we move on as adults. Even then, you still ain't have to bring up my job and try to throw a low blow because I'm not paying 10K to link. He added, yeah, we know nothing about each other. That's understood. But the convo didn't have to go there where you tried to take it. I'm not even that type of person. Just because I had a bad season, don't make me any less of a human. She responds and says, being a dancer is one small pay of my life doesn't mean I have an inferior life. And it definitely doesn't mean I'm a prostitute. Yes, it does.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better. Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
With that being said, I have to be completely honest here. My man did get emotional when she brought up his season, right? He supposedly played badly, but he got in his feelings, man. His feelings are hurt. And the truth is, if she's just some chick and this really isn't a big deal and you want to handle this like adults, then you just kind of leave the situation, right? He's being petty right now by going back and forth with her and entertaining this conversation. Why is he getting offended? Obviously, she touched a nerve. Listen, gentlemen, whenever you're dealing with a woman who is petty, whatever you may think, right? How it doesn't matter how smart you are, you can never be more petty than a woman. You can never outsmart a woman in her own game, and that's being emotional. That's acting offended, being petty. You may think you can, but stepping into your feminine energy and going back and forth is not a good look, right? My man should have ended this conversation a long time ago. I mean, guys, really think about this. My team actually sent me Dennis Daley's, the guy's name in this DM. They actually sent me his stats. 2019 to 2023, that's the year we're in right now. Amount made $2,600,000 plus, right? And an average annual salary of $600,000 plus. This man is a top percent man, probably making his way towards a 1% man as far as earning potential here. And I've said this in the past, just because someone is successfully financially doesn't mean that they have game, doesn't mean they understand women, doesn't mean that they also know their own value. This is why the RP transcends culture, economic status, whatever, right? It's something totally different. We see this with a lot of successful guys. He shouldn't be going back and forth with this woman because at the end of the day, he's 26 years old, highly successful. But again, this should go to show you that game, RP awareness, understanding how to attract women, the women you want, and just personal development, knowing your worth, knowing what's going to make you look bad, insecurities, etc. That's something totally different from financial success. Hopefully he learns from this and learns his value and understands that he doesn't have to go back and forth with some IG chick. All right, so before I read these comments, I'm going to do the great reveal here. I'm going to go find this chick because this is just ridiculous. All right, guys, some bad news. So I wasn't able to actually find a photo of this chick. As always, I will, pin it to the top if you guys know who she is. We're going to check out a few of these comments. First comment here says, kept arguing with you because he doesn't know how to block people. Yeah, I mean, he should have ended that discussion long before it just kept on progressively getting worse. I think he probably knew that he was going to get exposed. Another comment here says, this might be worse than the 19 sacks he allowed in the 10 games he played. Damn, 19. Another comment here says, I'm rolling. I'm going to have to subscribe to your OnlyFans now. Whoa. Took his heart. Sack. He big man. Laugh out loud. All right. Sensing a lot of simp energy here in this comment sections. And finally, the last comment says, oh, the Titans gonna make a trade. With the fire emojis, 300 and someone can have him. Listen, guys, as always, I'm curious to know what you think. Comment down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.